for a quick Bar-Torah. Uh, anyway, this week's Haftorah has to do with David handing over power to Shlomo. David is getting his power over to Solomon. David knows he's going to die, and he has to get a successor in line, which ties into the parsha, to the portion, because here Abraham has to give over to Isaac the leadership of the Jewish people. So David has to give over the leadership to Shlomo. And it's a very important lesson. You have to choose your successor. You have to decide who's going to replace you. And the reason that you choose has to be based not on that, okay, he's my favorite son, my eldest, whatever. It doesn't work that way among Jews. Solomon was not David's firstborn. We know that. Then there was a fight for the throne, even while David was alive. One of his sons wanted to assume the power, but David had the wisdom to know, no, he does not get it because he wants it too much. Shlomo was willing to accept it, willing not to accept it. He knew that it was up to God. And it is Nathan who comes along, Nathan the prophet, who says, no, it is Shlomo. It is an important lesson of succession. You have to choose your successor properly. And really, one of the most dangerous times of any country is when there's a transfer of power from one to the other. Here in the United States, people were curious what would happen when Adams handed over the presidency to Jefferson. They were political enemies. Even though they respected each other in certain ways, they were still political enemies. And this had never been done in the history of the world before, that power was transferred willingly from one to the other. This is the lesson, that when we have power, we have to be willing to exchange it, and we have to do it with the right attitude. We have to choose our successor very carefully. They have to be moral. They have to be authentic. They can't be somebody who just wants it for its own sake. So it's something to think about. Okay, we're going to wait a second for Kaddish Rabbanim. Huh?